Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 10 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. In this episode, we've got the Prince of Persia by Harness 1977, which is another cram mortar ship that looks really friggin' cool in my opinion. I like these little decals, and this very much strikes me as some like rich, Arab prince's cutter with some guns on it. It's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's pretty awesome. Like, like it's a very flat ship, so it's gonna be a little hard to hit it with low angle shots. But higher angle shots like mortars and just HE shells that don't have quite the velocity might do some pretty nasty things to this thing. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Got a lot of propellers along on the inside here. And yeah, then we've got this superstructure in here, which this it's cool. I don't know how you do decals like this, but they just look awesome. It's probably like a hologram projector and just set up so that the image is projected right at the surface of the ship, I would imagine. Maybe. I don't know. It looks cool, whatever it is. So yeah, that is the Prince of Persia by Harness 1977. Its opponent today is the Zvinvoshar by M. Serjan, which is a much more traditional looking battleship, only 3 turrets with 4 guns each, so 12 guns in total. Seems like those 12 guns are the only guns the ship has, at least up top. They don't have anything hiding underneath? No, I didn't think so. And it's actually got a walkable interior, which, I mean, it's hard to actually walk through because I'm not walking, I'm a floating camera, but and the repair bot room, and then I guess that's time for the war room is down here, down the stairs. This is pretty cool. I don't entirely get why the like dividers are there, but it is really hard to control the camera in small enough bursts in here. So I'm just gonna sit here and do a little look around, so, so people can get a look without me friggin' jumping around everywhere. Not sure why like these guys are looking over to the left, or well, their right, and that guy over there is looking to his right too. So, this guy's looking to his left. Like these 3 guys are all just looking that way. Remember the Varluk, and all hail Overload Malaruk. Malarok? I don't know. I probably butchered that. What else is new, right? And we've got a nice sloping, sort of sawtooth shape to the hull. Some lights on the front. Dual large propellers in the back. Or, rudders, I mean. Large rudders. And then a small rudder, and yeah. Some lead on the bottom, probably to bring the center of mass down. Some lifeboats up on the side. And, yeah. This was the Zvinvoshar by M. Serjan. Let's go ahead and get the camera in position here and get the battle underway, see how things go. Now, the Prince of Persia does have some direct fire weapons. These 4 small, look like they're APS guns. You see high angle shots like that will Yeah, big holes ripped in the Prince of Persia there. But that volley, just look at all those crams. Let's follow these in. This is not going to feel good for the Zvinvoshar, that's for sure. Boom! Wow! Just the entire stern deck just vanished in a hailwind. And just a fiery explosion. That gun survived though, that's impressive. Oh, and then here comes the next one. Have you done enough damage to cripple the Prince of Persia yet? No, you might be in trouble. Because that's gonna be ouch. And it landed on the stern again. That gun can't still be active. Wow, it is? That is one durable turret. It looks like some of it was damaged, but we'll see if it's able to fire some more. Nah, it looks like it's done. I'm not surprised. That is a lot of shells that landed on that thing. Oh, it still works! All 3 barrels are still working after all of that. I think they're still working. Wow, that's impressive. That's supposed to be like the victory theme for the Prince of Persia, but it hasn't won yet. I don't know why it triggered. I mean, it's winning, but it has not won. Prince of Persia's got a lot of HP left, like really high in HP, and it still has a decent chunk of materials left. You know, considering just the absolute pounding the Zvinvoshar has taken, it's actually... Oh, never mind. We seem to have lost a very large portion of the Zvinvoshar. The guns are no longer aiming. I don't know how it didn't despawn from that. Probably because all of the damage was back there, and the front part of the ship is pretty much perfect condition. But, yeah, that's not good for the Zvinvoshar. Oh boy. There goes the Prince of Persia taunting again. And it's still doing it, even though its opponent is not defeated. It's kind of fun to come up here and just kind of follow the crams down. Watch them turn and adjust as they fall in on their target. Okay, now it's appropriate to be playing the song. Because that is the end of round 1. The Zvinvoshar just... I'm impressed with how long that rear turret lasted, but oh man, if It looks like the Prince of Persia rammed the Zvinvoshar at the end, caused a couple of blocks of damage to itself, and lost 0.1%. Just took away your own perfect score. So yeah, we'll record those scores, get things restarted, and start up a round 2. See if the Zvinvoshar can land some more critical shots and do some real damage to the Prince of Persia. It's a little hard to do when they have 30,000 materials to repair with, though, and it's kind of hard to hit. You know, get the camera into position, and round 2 underway. I wonder how well those little APS guns do, damage-wise. Not terribly well. Well, it knocked off a barrel. I mean, that's all you can really ask for from a gun like that. Jeez. Do you imagine being on this Zvinvoshar and just seeing that coming? That would just be terrifying. The area is just saturated in explosions. And then another wave of explosion saturation. Zvinvoshar getting knocked down over 10% HP with the first volley from the Prince of Persia. And the next one's on the way before the first one lands. Big hole blown in the middle of the Prince of Persia here. There is a danger of those things getting blown out in a way that causes the Prince of Persia to get like blown in half, basically. But it has a very good repair rate, so that won't be the easiest thing to do. Seems like the Prince of Persia might run out of ammo or something after a couple of volleys or whatever, because the first 2 volleys are just these big masses of shells, and then after that it starts coming in more of a staggered pattern. I mean, it's still massive volleys, but you know what I mean. They aren't all clumped together. They aren't firing all at the same time. Maybe they have different reload rates for different types of guns or something. I don't know. Just all that damage. Zvinvoshar is looking in danger of getting blown in half this time rather than like blown in a third. That will be bad news for it if that happens. Uh-oh. Going dead in the water is pretty bad news too, especially when the only gun that could possibly fire is disabled and the other 2 are out of firing arc. Prince of Persia is out of materials at this point. And I do think it is having some sort of ammunition trouble. Or something. Because there was actually a very long gap before that volley was fired, where the ship was just not doing anything. I'm surprised that turret's still alive, taking all those... Yeah. Well, two of the guns are still working. For now. Oh, Zvinvoshar is turning, getting its frontal guns back in the mix. But it might be a little bit too little too late. But yeah, from here on out, any damage either ship takes is permanent. Neither of them have any materials left to do any repairs. And Prince of Persia is smartly getting around behind the Zvinvoshar again. So they can't fire, and that is a 2 damaged victory cry of the Prince of Persia playing. And oh, yep, it is despawning, so that is it. So down to 89% in round 2 for the Prince of Persia. So the Prince of Persia has got some really strong weapons and good repairs, but is fairly glass cannony. It seems it does not resist taking damage very well. It just is good at fixing the damage once it happens. I think something with a bit more DPS could really give it some trouble, but the fact that the Zvinvoshar only has 12 guns, or 9 guns, I mean, or no, it's 12, there's 4 on a turret. Only has 12 guns and 4 of them don't fire for like the first 30 seconds of the match is really hurting it in this case. You've got to get damage in fast and hard on the Prince of Persia, because those mortars will mess you up. Those guns on there may not be a lot of them, but they're pretty powerful. They've managed to make the Prince of Persia spend, 13,000 materials in the first minute of battle. I mean, yeah, part of that is just the Prince of Persia repairs really fast, but you also have to do that much damage for the repair bots to have anything to do. So those guns hit pretty hard, it just feels like there's not enough of them. Oh man, that would just be such a scary sight if you were on this ship. Seeing all those shells in the air coming towards you so slowly because they're mortars. Just like, they are inevitable. But these turrets, man, they are tough. To take all those shell hits and still have working guns on those turrets is impressive. I will give them that, but just the sheer massive difference in firepower is telling in this match. Oh, those shells landed very nicely. Those probably knocked out quite a few guns. Or not. Oh no, they did. Look at all those guns missing. That was a very good shot. You need more shots like that to be able to take out the Prince of Persia. That thing can also turn really hard. Because it's... a very little drag with its pontoon shape. Oh, a whole bunch more guns getting knocked off of the Prince of Persia. So yeah, I feel like this Zvinvoshar is quite a durable ship, really. With all the hits it's taking from that just massive number of cram shells. And taking this long, you know, surviving that bombardment for 3 minutes is impressive. But it just doesn't have the durability to withstand all of this firepower for long enough. Just a lot of firepower on this ship. It's a lot of guns, a lot of explosions. But yeah, so 95.9 for round 3. And those will be the scores for this match. 199.9 and 11 points. Yeah, it was a pretty dominating showing by the Prince of Persia here. But it is a very good-looking ship with some heavy firepower. I think something that I think an interesting fight will be that we'll have later on will be the Polaris versus the Prince of Persia. That will be fun to see. But it'll be a while before we get around to that, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.